Take a moment just to bring your energy below the toes. I always like to lift up all 10 toes, just press through the ball of the feet, press through the heel. Take a breath and then slowly take them back down. And you might like to just press through each toe, maybe rock from side to side or forward and back. Just give yourself a moment to just bring your energy all the way down. Just tell yourself, it's a Monday, I'm back on the mat practicing, reminding ourselves whatever we practice grows a little stronger. It becomes an inclination of our body, an inclination of our mind. So we move away from distraction, we move away from restlessness, and we're moving towards direction. And it's not the kind of direction where you need to know where you're going. It's the kind of direction that in Taoism is usually called carefree wandering, where you just are on a path, you're moving, and you're moving towards freedom. But also with Taoism, you might be moving towards your true self, your sense of home, where everything can be still. And you move away from this feeling of restlessness, of distraction, of too much news, too much noise. So just give yourself all the time you need to arrive. Let's turn our palms out to the front. We'll take a breath in as we lift the palms wide and high. And at the top of the breath, just turn the palms down, sigh out. Feeling a sense of heaviness coming down. When the next breath comes, we turn the palms and lift up. And we sigh out. One more time, lifting up. And letting go. Shoulders heavy, elbows heavy. Let's take one hand to heart center, one hand to our belly. You might like to just bring your attention to the very next breath, breathing in through the nose. And you might feel the belly expand with your lower hand. Sigh it out. As you find a rhythm to your breath, just one breath at a time, see if you can follow it all the way. And you might like to just notice the qualities of your breath on this day, whether it's fast or slow, deep or shallow. Whether your mind has already wandered off away from the breath, just notice that without any judgment. And scan through the body, just notice anything you can soften. It might be a jaw, it might be shoulders. Noticing any tension that we have. With every breath, we draw in new oxygen. Every cell in our body is hungry for new oxygen. And however you feel on this morning, just honor your body exactly as you are. Right, we're going to warm up a few of our joints. Let's start just by drawing loose fists and elbows together at the front of the body. Tuck your chin in, curl your tailbone in, big breath in. As we sigh out, open the chest, maybe pressing through the feet. Inhale, curl the spine, curl the chin in. Exhale, open out. Find a rhythm. You might even like to, as you breathe in, gather in earth energy and then sigh out, poke your tongue out. Inhale, curl everything in. Exhale, let it go. One more time. And let's draw our palms together at heart center. Feel one palm pressing into the other. Take a big breath in. As we sigh out, press hands in both directions. Draw the palms together. As you exhale, sink into the heels, press out consciously both directions. You might remember that scene in Star Wars where the walls are closing in and they have to press them open. Inhale to draw energy in. Exhale, letting go. Let's take our arms, cross them one elbow under the other. Maybe your palms come together, maybe just your knuckles. Draw them together. We're going to lift our elbows up, allow our shoulders to be heavy and to spread. It's a strong sensation in the back of the shoulders. Just allow it to be there. Notice if there's any tension in your jaw, in your teeth. Take another breath. And let's sigh out. We'll draw our right arm into the body. Take another breath here. Consciously pull it in with the left elbow. And sigh it out. Shake it out. This time we'll take our right elbow under the left. Draw the palms towards each other. Shoulders stay heavy. Press down through the heels. Lift the elbows high. Take a breath. One more. As we sigh out, draw the left arm in. And we'll allow both arms to shake out. Let's roll the shoulders, big circles. Come back the other way. We'll take our hands to the shoulders, elbows raised wide. And return the other direction. Let's bring both arms behind the body, interlace the fingers. Maybe you can draw your palms together, draw your shoulders together. Heart is open. Take another breath. Let it go. Let's bring our hands to hips. We'll roll through the hips. See if you can find all four corners of your feet. And ideally here you want both feet to evenly share your balance no matter where your hips are. Come back the other direction. And we'll draw our legs together, feet together. Maybe cup the knees. Take some small circles. Come back the other way. And slowly coming back up. You might just lift the heel up or you might lift the whole foot up. Just roll through the ankle. Both directions. And we'll come to the other side. Let's open our hip flexors. We'll step one foot out, bend that knee a little. You might like to hold on to a chair or the wall, or you can have your hands on your hips. We'll open through that hip, tap the foot down, lift and open. And when you're ready, come back the other direction, internally rotate the hip. Keep that standing leg knee bent. Press through all four corners of the foot. This is where we get our stability from. And take the support if you need it. All right, let's step our left foot out. Bend the knee. Open through. Maybe I said left foot, right? Open through the left knee. And we'll change the direction, come back the other way. And let's step back. Take one hand in the opposite elbow. And keeping our back straight, we're going to drop the weight into the back of the body. Put one heel out. Keep that leg straight. Make sure there's no tension on your knee. If you feel there's any tension on your knee, come back up. Back is straight, neck is long. Take a breath here. Side out. Press back up. And we'll switch to the other side. Again, make sure weight is in the back of the body. Back is long. Take a breath. Sigh out, let it go. And we'll slowly press back up. Let's do a little bit of that Lu hand tapping that we were doing. We're going to connect with the top of our shoulder, or the top of our shoulder with this hand, and the back of our shoulder with the other hand. Just join in when you're ready. It might take a few goes to get it right. From side to side, we're shifting our weight. I remember the first time I did this exercise and I was all over the shop, getting confused from side to side. So just give yourself all the time you need for your body, your nervous system to get used to every shape, every form, even every warm-up. And let's bring our arms back down by the side. Take a moment, just in stillness. Let your arms be heavy by the side of the body. Maybe just noticing where your energy is right now, how busy your mind is. Bring your attention back to the breath, belly expanding as we breathe in. And letting go. We're going to draw our knuckles towards each other. Inhale as we lift up. And then we're going to take one hand forward in a claw shape and one hand behind. Sigh it out. Inhale to draw the knuckles back together. Take them up and sigh out as we twist the other side. Now with this form, you want to keep your hips mostly facing forward. Inhaling as we come up. Exhaling as we let go. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, you might like to start following the fingers with your eyes. Sighing out, take the eyes behind the body. Inhale as we lift up. Exhale, follow the fingers with the eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Keep moving in your own time. Use the dog interruption. As you twist from side to side, take your focus back under the feet and notice whether you're lifting either foot. Both should feel heavy. Knees should be facing forward. So we're twisting through our mid-spine. We twist through our hips, we tend to compromise our knees a little bit. So notice where your body feels this. Shoulders should stay heavy even as our arms lift up. Inhaling to come up, exhaling, dropping back down. Let's come back and meet in facing forward again. Allow the arms to be heavy. All right, today's practice, we're going to do some water element forms. We'll start with some simple forms. Let's take our knuckles to the base of the spine, left hand. Right hand, we scoop down, gather up water energy. Inhale to lift up. Follow the eyes with your fingers. Turn the palms side out. Inhale to lift up. So again, you'll feel the twisting at the base of the spine, underneath the knuckles, at the hand, at the back. Inhale as our head comes up. Pause the breath at the top, side out as you sweep down. Chinese medicine, our water element is the winter season. It's our yin mode. When it's in balance, we flow, we can move, we have willpower. And when it's out of balance, we feel fear and anxiety. We feel stuck. Maybe we lack willpower, we lack creativity, lack ideas. When we bring it into balance, we start moving again without hesitation. When you're ready, bring the right hand around to the back, knuckles against the tailbone, left hand sweeps down. Inhale, reaching up. Sighing out. Just find your own rhythm with the breath here. It doesn't really matter how fast or slow your wheel turns. One more time. Let it go. We'll meet back in the center. Bring your arms back by the side of the body. Allow fingers to be heavy. Arms can just hang by the side of the body, shoulders heavy. Take a moment to notice, sense of aliveness in the body. Might come back to the breath. As always, when we come to stillness, you might like to say, this is my goal. This is my destination. Your mind is still elsewhere. Just notice that too. All right, we'll do another water form. This time we're going to take our hands up in front of our body, reaching behind, look up towards the hands, so a little bit of a back bend. And then we sigh out, bring our hands down the front of the body. At the heart, turn the palms up, hold the breath. And then we inhale to take the hands behind. Exhale, just rub your kidneys, come down the back of the body, back of the legs. Sigh out, empty out the lungs, let the head be heavy. Bring the head in between the arms, reach forward, lifting up. Big breath in. And then we sigh out. Pause the breath, turn the palms up. Inhale, take them to the back. And we sigh out, slowly coming down. Press through the feet. Reaching forward with the hands, pressing through the feet. Lift up, big breath. And we sigh out. All right, find a bit of a flow here. This is a deep stretch, moving energy down our bladder meridian. Longest meridian line in the body. Inhale as you lift up, reaching forward. And we sigh out. Let it go. Turn the palms up. Inhale. And let everything release. Nowhere else I need to be right now. Nothing else I need to be doing. No one who needs me, no task I need to achieve. Just feel all that to-do list melting away. As we learn to flow, we just become more efficient. Everything becomes more effortless. As we practice, we teach ourselves attention. So we're more focused, more able to concentrate. So our thoughts are not always dragging us away, taking us somewhere else. Don't worry what's happening on the screen right now. Don't worry if we're out of sync. Just listen to your own breath. Feel your own body moving. Sighing out carbon dioxide, letting go whatever we don't need. Inhaling, drawing in new oxygen, new learning, new beginnings. Take a rest if you need to. Listen to your own body. Listen to your intuition, your body's healing capacity. One more time. And side out, take the hands down. This time we're going to place our palms over our dantian, this point in the mid part of our body that holds our essential energy. Take a moment to scan through the body, maybe asking yourself, where am I right now? What time is it? We always tend to remember negative experiences, and this is just our body's nervous system protecting ourselves from danger. How do we hold on to good feelings? How do we hold on to positives? How do we imprint those on our nervous system? You might start to notice the flow of your breath as your heart rate slows. You might like to once again tell yourself, I am home. This is my destination. I am still, I am healing. Whichever words connect with you. All right, we're going to do one more water element form. This is our dragon form. Let's take our right hand over the left. Just take a moment to let your shoulders be heavy, elbows heavy. You might like to bring your attention in between the hands. Just feel this sense of energy in front of the body. Maybe as your belly expands with your next in-breath, you might feel the palms expand just a little as well, maybe. So we're going to do the dragon form. You might need to just watch the first time because it involves turning away from the camera, not an excellent way to teach. So we take a breath in, shift our weight to the right foot, lift our left heel, and as we sigh out, we're going to step out, sweep the lower hand behind, top hand comes over the head. And just take your hand as far as your spine wants to take it. Inhale to sweep it back to the center. Shift our weight to the standing leg, and we lift up. Take our left hand on top this time. So we switched our hands. Maybe just watch one more time on the opposite side. Inhaling, lifting right heel this time. We sigh out, step out. Sweep the lower hand. As our next breath comes, we inhale to draw it back in. Shift our weight above the standing leg. Right hand comes on top. All right, have a go. Take your time with this one. It's very important to find this empty step. An empty step just involves lifting our heel, shifting our head's weight over the standing leg, breathing in. As we sigh out, we step out. And use your spine to twist, and you're not so much moving your arm, you're moving your spine and your shoulder. We inhale back to the front. Shift our weight again. Left hand comes on top. Sigh it out. Keep going. Find your own flow if you can. Sighing out, stepping out. Inhaling back to the center. Right hand on top. I'll turn around. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Left hand comes on top, side out. Next breath comes. Stepping out. Inhale. Right hand comes on top. All right, keep moving from side to side. You might start to feel like you're flowing just like the majestic dragon. Come back, right hand on top. Just take a moment here. Side out. You might take your focus back under the toes, under the heels. You might become aware of leg muscles being a little engaged, lower body heavy. Neck is long, chin tucks in a little. Have this feeling of crown of the head lifting up. Inviting oxygen to swim and move around our spine, our nervous system. All right, let's do a few more rounds. Shift the weight. Left heel comes up. Sigh out as we step out. Inhale to come back to the center. Sigh out, let it go. Right heel lifts up. Stepping out. Inhale. And exhale. So we use our palms to guide our spine. Instead of just waving your hands, feel like your spine and your hand are one. Just twisting as far as they want to. We keep our neck in line with the body. Do one more each side. And we'll bring our hands back to our dantian, the center of gravity in our body. Finish today's practice with a fire element form. Let's take both arms down by the side of the body, shoulders heavy. Take a breath in, lifting the arms wide. Let's pause the breath and turn our palms to face up. And then we sigh out to draw the little fingers towards each other in front of the body. Pause the breath again. When our next breath comes, inhale, draw the palms in. Pause the breath, turn the palms, sigh out. And then we pause the breath to bring our arms down. So see if you can find that stillness in between each in-breath, each out-breath. Inhaling to lift up. Exhaling, drawing the fingers in. Inhaling, next breath, bringing energy into the body. And then pushing out, letting go whatever we don't need. Pause the breath, return. Keep going in your own rhythm. Doesn't matter if we're not moving together. Just trust that your body knows what it needs to do. We know when we have a bruise that it will heal and go away in a few days. We know when we cut ourselves that the cut will heal. Problem is not our body, the problem is our habit energy, the things that we unconsciously build into our lives that take our attention. And let's slowly bring our hands down. Let's roll the shoulders again. And we'll bring our fingers up to top of our chest, just tapping across the sternum. You might like to use knuckles or pat with your palms. Open down one arm, trace the inside line of the arm. Turn the hand over, come back up the outside line of that arm. Spend a bit of time on the back of the shoulder, back of the neck. Come back across the body. Open up that other arm. Turn the palm over, come back up the outside of the arm. Let's come around to the back now. Just rub around the kidneys. And then you might like to tap along that outside of the glutes, the hips. Down the outside of the leg. Might spend a little bit of time just below the knee. And then just let your arms hang heavy. You might even like to rub around the ankles, some points on our bladder meridian here. And then we'll tap up the inside line of the leg. thighs. As we come up to stand, we'll roll the shoulders again. Both directions. We're going to finish today's practice just how we started. Turn the palms forward. Take a breath in. This time feel like you're lifting the arms light. And at the top of the breath, sigh out, let go. Lifting up, heart light as a bird. Letting go. One more time. Side out. Let's bring our hands back onto the body. You might do one at the heart center, one in the lower belly. You might notice your heart rate. Maybe take a moment to scan through the body. Once again, to see if there's any tension there, any last bits of tightness we're holding on to that we can soften or relax. When you're ready, bring the hands together, create a little bit of heat with the palms. And you might like to bring the hands up to the face, making a small intention for the week ahead. Let's bring palms together and bow to each other, just acknowledging shared energy of practicing each day.